Just wanted to do a quick little video. I'm starting to see a little bit of activity out of the couple of females that I'm seeing already. The one right there by the pot in the middle is probably the most aggressive of the two females that I know I have right now. The male that just went over the top that's circling with her, they've been kind of dancing back and forth for the last hour or so. I've seen them earlier today doing the same thing. She's getting fairly protective of that little pot there and won't let really anything get too close to it. The pleco's been poking around. Females have been kind of poking at him a little bit to keep him backed off. But the male will come over, dance with her a little bit. She'll flare back and forth, and then he'll wander off again. Subdominant male that you can see behind her right now has been kind of keeping to himself. He's been hanging out with the other female a little bit, but not much. Haven't really seen too much interaction between them. I think I got a third in line male, or possibly a female that hasn't shown her dorsal spot yet there in front of the pot on the right. I don't know if it's just another male in line, but being kind of aggressive towards everyone else. The one right there in the middle of that group is my other female, the one that's still kind of broadside facing the right. The other female hasn't really been paying attention to really anyone in particular, kind of trying to stay out of everyone's way. You can see it getting kind of pushed around by everything else. She hasn't really been wanting to deal with everything else. You see these two kind of been going around and around with each other for a while now. Sorry the video's kind of far away. I'm just trying to stay back off the tank so they'll kind of act a little more natural instead of just go to the automatic feed me response. As soon as I stand up, they'll just come running towards the front of the tank and stay right there. Kind of hoping that at least get this pair to settle down and maybe establish a territory. There's a pot over in that corner that everyone's kind of ignoring. They're staying to the right 2/3 of that tank for the most part. They'll go pretty much to that driftwood there, but they all stay over here, and very rare does any of them. Normally the big male that kind of ventures over that way. I'd like to see him kind of establish a territory over near that pot and give themselves a good berth away from everyone else, and hopefully maybe get something going. Her tube's starting to drop. His hasn't come down at all yet, but hopefully before long maybe I can get a little closer and give you guys a better look at them. Here they all come. Probably the most active female. Got some real nice colors going right now. Biggest male. He's been showing awesome color for a couple months now, ever since I moved him into this tank and got him under these lights. He's been just absolutely awesome looking, especially in the morning when the sun's coming in this room. Second in line male. You can see his lips are a little chewed up. I'm assuming him and the big guy have been going back and forth at each other. I'm just now starting to see a little bit of abuse fin-wise. That'd be on the second female. Her tail and back end of her dorsal's a little chewed up, you can see, but nothing horrible. I'm not seeing anything for real bad body damage, so I'm not too concerned yet. This little one here's got a little bit of a pectoral nip, but nothing I'm too worried about. I mean, I haven't had any serious injuries with these guys in a long time. Anytime I lost one of these, there was really no build up to it. It was either they were perfectly fine, and then the next day I would find one dead. There wasn't really much nipping. It was, I think, more of a pack mentality at that point. these guys have been together pretty well balanced for so long. Right now, with possible spawning coming, I think they're just kind of rebalancing their order, kind of tossing everything up a little bit. But hopefully we'll see something out of them before too long. It's one thing this female does a lot is you'll see her bar up real heavily like she does. Her flower line kind of disappears, gets the real heavy vertical stripes going. She's staying in awesome color. She's been like this all day. Still got the Trimac down here. He's been dancing around. His color's been popping for a while. But she still doesn't seem like she's too interested in him. Starting to gain a little bit of weight. Kind of looks like her tube's thinking about poking down a little bit. You can see it just a touch. Maybe the way the weather's been going, I hit both these tanks with real heavy water changes 2 days ago, and I haven't been home until I got home about an hour and a half ago or so. I've been watching these guys. Really been a lot more active, more so towards each other instead of just swimming around. Wondering about the single little goldfish that's hanging out back here. Something I tried with them when they were real young. Just happened to have some guppies around the house and threw a few in with them when they were smaller, probably 1.5 to 2 inches maybe. It's probably only a couple months after I got them. I don't think a single one of the guppies actually got eaten. They went through, hunted down each and every one of them, killed them all, and left the bodies. I mean, even now, they kind of all jetted towards it when it first hit the water, and ever since then they haven't gotten anywhere near it. It's just another part of the backdrop. But hopefully in the next few days, hopefully we'll see some eggs, or at least a territory set up. Catch you guys later.